big VP debate. Let's take a trip down memory lane here, right, for some of the more memorable moments from past vice presidential debates. Remember this?
Let me help you with the difference, Ms. Ferraro, between Iran and the embassy in Lebanon.
Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy.
Nice to meet you. Hey, can I call you Joe? Okay, good. Thanks.
That was the best, right? That was epic. I mean, I don't know if tonight can beat, Biden and Palin. I don't think anything can quite beat Biden and Palin. Joining me right now for analysis, Democratic strategist Jessica Tarlov and former Massachusetts Senator and Donald Trump supporter Scott Brown. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, Trish.
I think we can pretty much be assured, right, that Tim Kaine is going to bring up the Miss Universe situation, the tax controversies. What do you anticipate in terms of defense out of Mike Pence tonight and his ability to pivot, which Trump had trouble with doing on Monday?
Well, you're right. They're going to use the Democratic talking points, the playbook that they've been using and will continue to use, talking about tearing down Donald Trump, pointing out some of his missteps or mistakes, versus talking about why people should actually vote for Hillary. I think you had two good vice presidential candidates running, two good men, two faithful men. Their sons are in the military. They'll be more like policy wonkish, more than likely. But I think Kaine's going to be on the offensive. And I think Pence is actually going to point out why people should vote for Donald Trump and not go to the establishment candidates of Kaine and obviously Clinton.
People are going to be paying attention to what they say. They're also going to be paying attention to how they say it, Jessica. And Tim Kaine, I think he struggled with this. Objectively, as an observer, watching him at the convention, he was looking down at the crowd, spotting his friends, waving. He was not projecting to the camera. He was not projecting to the audience at home. Has he gotten any training? Has anybody worked with him in terms of being able to make sure that he really delivers tonight?
I'm sure they have. If we know how much Hillary Clinton prepared for this, and Tim Kaine's doing as well. He's taking a few days off the trail as well to prepare before. Has taken, a few days off the trail to prepare for this evening, and he's taking it very, very seriously. He's an experienced politician, just like Mike Pence. I would also argue at the convention there were so many rock stars there that it was kind of hard for anyone to shine when you're up against Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. It's a
they should get a speaking business. Oh wait, maybe the Clintons already did that.
Give them
but they really should. Yeah. I mean, I think they might be able to get more money.
I don't know. Listen, everyone has enough money. We can just settle on that, and I think that Tim Kaine will do well. I think that Senator Brown's exactly correct that he is going to try to prosecute this more than Mike Pence will, and he's going to be talking about also how Mike Pence's record is not that different than the kind of policies that Donald Trump wants to implement that Democrats see as dangerous, and an overwhelming majority of Americans do as well. He's certainly going to talk about the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. He's going to be talking about his anti-choice record. And what's interesting, and Senator Scott Brown raised this as well. You have two faithful men up on stage, which we haven't heard a lot about religion yet in this election. And Mike Pence was obviously a smart choice to pick for Donald Trump, who needed to shore up evangelicals.
Do you think religion will come up tonight?
I do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah?
I'm sorry, not to interrupt. I do. I think religion will come up, and I think obviously our military will come up, and the VA, and they'll talk more about the issues, and it'll be more of a traditional debate that we're kind of all used to. There'll probably be some good one-liners. But I don't think it's really going to sway many people. In fact, I think in Hillary's case, because you have 60%, according to polling, who are questioning her health, it may be more important for Pence to be looked at in that they're saying, okay, well, if something happens to Hillary, they got a good.
One thing I'd say, though,
if I could finish, you got a good person.
Let him finish, and then I'm going to add to that. Go ahead, Scott. You going to finish? Maybe not?
Sorry,
all right. Well, what I was going to say is that you have two enormous personalities in the way of Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. I mean, they just suck all the oxygen out of the room. So in some ways, it makes tonight a little bit more muted, Jessica, but yet has the ability to be that much more powerful in that we can actually hear some substance.
Yeah, I think that that's really important, and the American public has been saying all along throughout this election that they want to talk policy, so here's your opportunity. What I'm watching for, and I think will be really interesting, is how Mike Pence deals with the fact that he actually diverges with Donald Trump on a number of issues. He called his Muslim ban offensive and unconstitutional. He's pro-TPP, and obviously he's gotten in line with the candidate now. But it'll be interesting.
It's just got a bad name, right, TPP?
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, that's all
should come up, and
some fodder.
and also we might have discussion of the fact that, going back to religion, that Tim Kaine himself is personally a pro-life advocate, so he is pro-choice in terms of being a politician. So I'm sure we're going to talk about this.
Well, I gotta tell you, I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. I'm
You got me
super
revved up.
excited.
You got me excited. All right.
I love Tim Kaine. He's so cute, and he'll speak in Spanish. It'll be fantastic. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
No. The one thing, the one thing I would like to see from Tim Kaine tonight is a little more gravitas. Again, going back to his performance there on stage at the convention, he seemed to lack that gravitas that you want to see in a
VP.
candidate.
I mean, he didn't come out shining like Joe Biden, but I think that he did what he needed to do, and people don't know Tim Kaine, and they don't know Mike Pence either, so this is going to be a big introduction.
Like, the neighbor down the hall.
I like my neighbors.
Yeah. No, I like my neighbors too. But, when I talk about the gravitas, I mean, there's something that you want to see. I think Mike Pence has that. We'll see how they both perform tonight. Senator Brown, good to see you. Thank you so much. Jessica, good to see you.